Relapse-Free trial is a trial where TKI treatment was stopped. The analysis I'm reporting on is on Imatinib treated patients treated for at least 3 years, and as a further prerequisite for a stop was MR4 duration for 1 year. Apart from these two factors, which means treatment duration and MR4 duration, the question is whether the depth of molecular response might have an influence on the probability to stay in major molecular remission at 6 months after stopping any treatment. We have two groups of patients. One group of patients with MR 4.5 but still detectable disease, and another group with MR 4.5 but undetectable disease. However, if you look at the number of control gene transcripts analyzed, we realized that more control gene transcripts were evaluated in the group where MR 4.5 was with still detectable disease. This could have been a bias regarding the discoverage of BCR-ABL1. So what we did is we matched the two groups with a propensity score. In this propensity score, we took the number of control gene transcripts evaluated, and we also took other potentially prognostic factors like MR4 duration or treatment duration before TKI stop. Now, what came out? Before we had this matching between the two groups, we had significantly different number of control genes evaluated. In the group with detectable MR 4.5, we had more control genes evaluated than in the other group. After the matching process, this was not anymore the case, and there were also no other differences with regard to potentially prognostic factors regarding staying in MMR at 6 months. With this matched samples, 119 patients in each group, we found out that at 6 months, 50% of the patients who had no detectable disease were still in MMR at 6 months, where it were 52% in the other group with still detectable disease. But this difference of 5% is much closer than it was before, where we had 62% of patients who had been in MMR at 6 months without detectable disease and 51% with detectable disease. As a conclusion, refined statistical analysis helps us to have a more fair comparison between two groups with regard to a later outcome, reduces bias, and also what could support a better outcome comparison between potentially detectable or undetectable disease is that people adhere to laboratory recommendations.